Everybody, and welcome to Scratch with Gumu the Gamer. Today, I'm going to be starting a new series called Zombie Waves. And to start, you can create this on your own, or you can use the starter pack here. Please don't forget to leave a like on the video and on any Scratch projects that you might want to check out. Thanks. Okay, let's get started. We'll see inside this, and I think I'll save this as a copy, and I will name this Zombie Waves 1. So let's start moving the player. We start, as always, with a when green flag click blue. Then we'll add a forever loop. After that, we'll add an if and check for if the key up arrow is clicked. Then change Y by 3. Or I think 2 would be better when I was trying this project. Right. We want that and duplicate this. Then do -2. And we'll do the down. Now we can move up and down nicely. And you can do this in full screen. We'll do the other ways. So then we'll do right and left. Instead of change Y, we'll do move blocks. We'll move to here and move -2 there. Now our player, when we click the green flag, can move around nicely. I think it's a bit plain. So that's why, if you check here, there are 5 costumes. Whenever this is like that, on the first one we'll switch to player standing. Not there. Yeah. That will stay like that. And then, with each key, there's a thing layered or shown accordingly. For up, we'll do up. For down, we'll do down. For right, we'll do right. And for left, we'll do left. There we are. And now, the eye moves a bit. Every time in each direction. And it gives it a nice kind of animation. But that's for our player. As this player, this is a zombie wave game, or a wave game. There'll be enemies coming at the player, and the player will either try be attacking it with a bow or a sword. I think I'm going to use a bow. And that's why, in the starter pack, there's a bow and an arrow. The bow has 5 costumes. So basically, what we want to do is, when the green flag is clicked, we'll check forever, and if the mouse is down, then there's an animation where we'll switch to costume 2, then to 3, then to 4, and then finally to 5. But we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves because 5 will do a bit more coding. Okay, 3, 4. Now let's switch to 5. So now, when we click the green flag, it animates. And if the mouse is not down, then we're not clicking it. So we'll switch simply back to 1. At the start here. So now, when we pull it, then the bow goes up. And otherwise, if we let go, then it goes. So I did think there was an arrow for this. Let me just check. The arrow doesn't seem to be appearing. But that doesn't really matter because that's why we've got an arrow sprite. So that's pretty much all for the bow. Now for the arrow sprite, we will, when the green flag is clicked, forever loop, and we'll check for, if the mouse is down, then we want to fire. So technically, if the mouse is down, we just have to wait till the mouse is not down and then fire. So we'll do wait until not mouse down, and then we'll do the firing in a second. But if that's not, then, well, nothing's happening either. So now we just have to move, and the difference between change X and move, that move moves you in the direction you're facing, move 3 steps, and I'm just going to create a test sprite for this. Test, and I'll draw a big square. Put it in the corner. Make it slightly smaller. We can test by shooting arrows onto this. And we'll repeat until this is not repeat forever or repeat 10 or anything like that. Repeat until we're touching. Test for now. And once we are touching, we'll just and then go back. We'll go back to player. So now, not to player, to bow. And now forever, we'll just have at the bottom, go to bow and point towards mousepad. So now, what happens is plays its animation when we are still clicking, and then when we let go, it fires the arrow and sets back. That's perfect. And if it hits, it goes immediately back. But I kind of want to make it wait for a bit before it goes back. So let's wait 1 second. That's better. So it'll stay there a bit and then it'll go back. But what happens if we miss? Well, we can have it if it goes off the screen to just come back. But how do we do that? That we'll sort in another episode. For now, we've just got the bow moving, the bow shooting, and the player moving. One more thing I like in the forever loop, we'll always first want it to go, not to a random position, but to player. And point in direction towards my pointer. So now it will always be at the player, but I think I'm going to move 10 steps after we go to player. So now it's slightly away, but nice. And the shooting still works and everything. We've got our player and our bow nicely working. The bow is staying there. And I think my full screen's gotten a bit laggy, so I'll play it here. Or shoot. That's working quite well. For this episode, that's probably it. Bye!